Too Many Rides here in the Too Many Rides garage. Today we're going to start nurturing. We're going to nurture the old 2000 number 3. She got put away dirty, but it wasn't a mud ride. It's mostly just all dusty. And I think what we're going to do here is clean up the bike, remove all the stuff that's not needed, and give it a once-over. This shouldn't take too long. I don't know. I've got a carburetor problem, which we'll get to later. But let's get started taking some of this stuff off of here. I got an OEM headlight for it, but that's not the one that was on it. It was this monster. It's been changed over to a Ricky stator, so it's got two separate 100-watt circuits. And one was specifically to power this Cyclops looking thing here. You wouldn't believe how heavy this is. We're going back to this. I've got one, and that's what belongs on there. We'll just get a couple photos here of the wiring as they had it. Couple nice shots, huh? So, I've been trying to tell the history on this to you guys, but I'm not sure I'm completely getting across on that. You see, this bike was bought by a guy in Marin County. And it was in 2001. And he had the bike made street legal. And then not long after that, the DMV revoked his license. So it no longer had a license plate. And it got ridden as a dirt bike. The original owner had all the work done on it at a shop. It seems like he didn't really do much but ride. He had the work done by somebody else, whatever he needed done. So we're going to go through this bike and see what's up with it. You're going to find out what's up with it right alongside me. Something funny's happening here, that's for sure. We got this bolt for the handlebars going down there that is not the right length, I suspect, is the problem. Although it could be stripped out down there. Looks pretty bad here. You should see this, man. That's aluminum right there from it being stripped out. So we're going to have to get something the right size and see if that even goes in over there. Let's see, how do you get these apart? I forget. You pull out or push in or something. Yeah, okay. There we go. get rid of that. Here's some original wiring harness right here. It's intact. 3 wires. You're going to plug into your kill switch here. You're going to plug into your headlight here. And your ground. But it's a double. Your kill switch and your headlight ground here. That's all there is. What do we got here? There's a tie we got to undo, and that goes to nothing. So somebody put a tie over here on the oil line. And somebody's got some kind of tie going on the handlebars here. Really close here, hard to get a grip on. Really tight. Can you see that? Look at, they just really had it tied here and here. I wonder who did that. Can't even get to it. There we go. Baja Designs handlebar switch and ignition switch and all that other stuff. That we don't need. This was for the horn right here. 2 spade clips. Got your headlight. Connection for the wire going back to the battery. Turn signals. So yeah, the guy had the license for it revoked. And so he rode out in the desert and stuff with it, wherever you don't need a license plate on a bike. And I can only guess on the amount of usage over the years, but I've done so repeatedly in talking about the bike and how much I think it's used. Previously I mentioned it has the original tires. It does have the original brand and model of tire, but it's hard to believe that this could be the original rear. Now somebody put an Allen in here, and I don't think that's original for the Baja Designs kit there. So we have to find an Allen wrench that's going to fit that. Ah, yeah, see, there we go. Get all that stuff off of there. So yeah, if we get this off. Gee. Okay, there you go with your Baja Designs switch mechanism. Baja Designs lighting kit parts here. Okay, what do we got? This got an OEM clip that has come off of its mooring. There's 3 different sizes of these clips that belong on an XR, and this is the middle size. And then there's these, which are pretty good because you can reuse them until they get worn out. And another clip here. Okay, so that's going to stay there. We need this coming out. Now this is where we really get a look at how they had this stuff wired up. You've seen the Baja Designs wiring diagram for this, haven't you? You know, the Baja Designs installation kit comes with these instructions showing you how to put it in. And right, it's not an FEI, it's an FET. I'm perplexed as to what they do. Red wire from FET, yellow and orange FET wires right there. They're going here, and the red one's going there. Let's hear that. Your kit has a field effect transistor switch which automatically shuts the headlight off when the bike dies to help preserve the battery. All the rest of your electrics will continue to function until the power switch is thrown. The device is located in your parts bag, so on and so forth. So that's cool. I always wondered what that was, and I've been told before, don't even hook that up. So you can do that if you want. Anyway, there's the installation kit on how to do that. But we don't need it for disassembly, just need it for assembly. Without that Baja Design switch on there and the spacer that it had, I think that the screw that was in there is going to work out just fine. I thought I was going to have to go down and buy a screw. It's a little funny thread-wise. I think this is going to work out fine. Didn't even have anything going on there. There was nothing holding that together. That bolt was just sitting there. Final tightening. Okay, let's see what it's like to get this Baja Designs kit off of here. You've got your FET, which I can't even break loose. And you've got your nylon tie strap. You've got your OEM tie strap. You've got your battery. This is typically on Velcro or something. They just have some neoprene isolator pads. That's got to be an old battery. $39.99. Last time I bought one of these it was pretty much $50. Okay, there's been a modification here. They have this battery going straight to ground. Let's undo that ground. And it has one other ground lug going on there, which indeed is multiple, wrapped up quite nicely with the rest of the wires. Includes and comes out of the Baja Designs handlebar extension wire, and also does its other hookups. The blue wire was going into the power supply, which was fused, and it was coming directly off of the rectifier. That's your power for your headlight and stuff, whatever else you're running. And the other stuff it has here has to do with turn signals, and the one light colored orange wire, I can't see exactly what they have it going to, but apparently that was, see what you've got, the power supply off your rectifier goes into your switch or whatever via the blue wire in the Baja Designs wire kit. And any switched power comes back on a red wire. That's why it has a number of connections. But we'll get rid of all of those. We've got another ground over on the other side here. And it was going to the rectifier harness. The harness for the Baja Designs rectifier. Okay, Baja Designs kit, handlebar extension wire, harness, whatever you want to call it. Just about out of there. Power to your switch, blue. Power coming back out of your switch, red. Got your grounds here, number of grounds. You got your tail light stuff. Right and left signals, power for the tail light. But that's not all. We also have you got this stubborn FET. I don't know what size it is, but I'm tired of messing with it. Get rid of that FET. You don't want to run that. I think it's the law that your headlight has to be able to stay on. Something like 15 minutes after you've shut the bike off. Went into law January 1st of 1978. So we're segregating all this excessive stuff from the OEM wiring harness. So anyway, there's our stator. We can set that aside. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. OEM harness is free. Okay, with all that junk off of there, we can get a little closer look at this GPR. To install it, you have to take off the top triple clamps and then put everything back on with this plate added. I'm assuming this is like a new improved method. I've tested it out and it works great as far as dampening goes. The thing about it is if you're going to run this GPR, you'll have to do away with your odometer. In looking at this, I can see that they have the throttle mounted in a routed in a odd way. It's supposed to go over the top right here, slide down through here. Now the thing is, I'm figuring they did that because of the GPR. However, yeah, it would interfere there. You can't have that there. So I might have to live with this odd routing. Still need to get a clamp for there, and I'm going to need to have a kill switch. All the original wiring is still in good shape, and I'm going to be able to reuse that. It's ready to go. I just have to clean all the dirt and dust off of this. Gonna have to get out the brushes and scrub this thing all up and down. And I still need to get this off of there. There's one screw or something holding that in. There won't be any license plate on this. It's just gonna have a green sticker. And so, that's a stupid screw here. You're seeing it in real time as I try to unscrew it. I got a heavy grip on the nut, and I'm applying full force into the Phillips, and I think I just lost it as far as a good grip goes. That thing does not want to come off of there. Quickest would be to nip it off, but what do I have that's gonna nip that off of there? Nippers of some kind, please. I want to nip that off. Where's some nippers? I know where there's some nippers, but you normally don't want to have to get them out deep in these toolboxes. There's got to be another way to nip the head of that thing right off of there. Here, let's try these. I don't come here to mess around. I came here to Okay, so now the question is, can we feed this wire through? I don't even care about the plugs on it. Salvage them if I can. I just don't want to have to take the bag off of here. So I'm on the fence about the rear fender. It's got this additional hole and those two. So I think we're pretty much good to go. And I'll probably stick with this, since integrity is 100% on it. And it's only a dirt bike. There's no sense in putting a brand new fender on this. See if I can feed the new wires back under there too, without removing that. I need to take care of all this dirt that's on it before I start trying to figure out what's up with the carburetor. Next will be a big cleanup. I'm not going to show you a single part of cleaning it. Doesn't look too bad. And the whole thing is, this is all going to be on the Too Many Rides channel. You know what I mean? The Too Many Rides channel, we're doing the nurturing of 2000 number 3 right here in front of you. Live action. What could be better? I'm not sure that anything can be found that's better than that. You can't find any of that kind of stuff anymore.